Every 5 years, more than 100 countries that sign on to the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty meet to review its effectiveness and chart a future path to a world without nuclear weapons. The 2010 conference began at the United Nations Monday, where a war of words erupted between the U.S. and Iran. Up to the minutes, Frank Ucciardo has more.
They say diplomacy is war by other means, and the gloves were off at the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Review Conference at the United Nations.
The United States has not only used nuclear weapons, but also continues to threaten the use of such weapons against other countries, including my country.
This morning, Iran's president offered the same tired, false, and sometimes wild accusations against the United States and other parties at this conference.
The goal of the 3-week-long NPT conference is to produce a final document that recommits nations to stopping the spread of nuclear weapons and defines future steps to eliminate them. But the opening day mostly focused on concerns over Iran's nuclear enrichment program.
Let us be clear. The onus is on Iran to clarify the doubts and concerns about its program.
The government of the United States, which is the main suspect in the production, stockpiling, and use and threat of the use of nuclear weapons, insists on assuming the leadership role in reviewing the NPT.
The Iranian government has repeatedly rejected the injunctions of the UN Security Council and refused to cooperate with the IAEA's investigation of its activities.
In the margins of the conference, U.S. envoys are struggling to get China and Russia to commit to a new Security Council resolution increasing sanctions on Iran.
I hope that we can reach consensus. I hope that we can reach agreement in the Security Council on tough new sanctions, because I believe that is the only way to get the attention of Iran's leadership and to move toward a thorough and careful assessment of its nuclear program.
The irony here is that any declaration by the nations who signed on to the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty requires a consensus of all parties. This includes Iran. So any final document that could be critical of Iran or censure it would be blocked by the government in Tehran. Frank Ucciardo for CBS News, New York.